Hello dear friends, this is Nirjhor Hasan. Welcome to English Patshala. Our today's lesson is what order, means sentence structure, and we understand the importance of what order in English, in writing as well as in speaking. Before going further, I would like to give you some examples. Listen to me very carefully and try to find the differences among these sentences. The first sentence, sometimes I take coffee. 2. I take coffee sometimes. 3. I sometimes take coffee. The question is there any mistakes or all the sentences are correct? Whatever, in this lesson I will give you the proper ideas how you can decorate a sentence orderly. Then you will have answer among these 3 sentences which one is perfect. So now I am going to start the lecture on what order or sentence structure. So enjoy this lesson and try to understand. And I believe by the end of this lesson you will understand how to organize or decorate a sentence orderly. So I'm just going to begin this lesson. What order? In today's lesson we are going to talk about sentence structure. The very most common what order of English sentence is who, what, where, when, how, and why. As we know, when a native speaker produces a sentence in speaking as well as in writing, they always follow these elements to produce a sentence. And as we know that a sentence usually begins with who, a subject, then what, a verb, such as Sally phoned. Who phoned? Sally. And what did Sally? She phoned. So here Sally is who and phoned is what. Same way, the man returned. The man is who and returned is what. It is also seen that some verbs need an object and it is considered a part of what element. So always keep verb and object together in sentence. And there are 2 types of object in English. One is direct object and another is indirect object. Let's see some example. First, Sally bought a bag. Here a bag is a direct object. Now, if you study the elements of this sentence, then we see Sally is who, bought is what, even a bag is also what element. And then another example is the boy plays football. Here football is direct object. Let's move on to the indirect object. Sally lied to me. Here to me is an example of indirect object. Mike spoke to Sally. To Sally is an indirect object here. So one thing you must know, that indirect object comes after preposition. After having who, what, now you can add other elements orderly. So after who and what, we can add where, when, how, and why. Let's see some examples. Sally went to London last month by train to visit her friend. Here, Sally who, what, went, where to London, when, last month, how, by train, why, to visit her friend. And she came earlier to enroll her name. Here she is who. What came when, earlier, why, to enroll her name. Another one. Adam took breakfast on the train this morning because he was late. Here Adam is who, took breakfast, what, where, on the train, when, this morning, why, because he was late. The sheep returned to the port to drop off the passengers. Here, who is the sheep, what is returned, where, to the port, why, to drop off the passengers. One thing you must remember in order to write or speak a sentence orderly, that is, if one of these elements is composed of different parts, then you have to start from the smaller unit to the larger one. Let's see an example of when elements. If I say a sentence like, the meeting started at 9 on Monday last week. Here we put first the hour 9, then day Monday, and last we put week. So we started from the smaller unit to the larger unit. Let's see another example of where elements. Sally lives in an apartment in a small city in England. Here, an apartment, then a small city, then England. It means we put the smaller one first, then the larger one. So this is the very basic ideas how you can decorate or write a sentence orderly, and we would have more lessons on what order next time. But if you don't understand, then please just feel free, you can ask question directly. And to have the second part of what order, you must subscribe with our channel. Thank you very much.